The bench,
Yes,
don't
no
forget
doubt.
about him, 6
No
of
doubt.
8 from the floor. But let's go back down to the AT&T Center in San Antonio. The Draymond Green, who's been back for 5 games since missing the Memphis game, 12 points, 13 rebounds, 8 assists. And Draymond, since you took that Memphis game off, we saw you more active in the Phoenix game. That carried over to Utah, the Lakers. Is this the best you're feeling since you said you feel like you're helping the team become worse when you're on the floor?
Yeah, I think I've gotten my legs back under me. I got my feel back, and I feel like I'm in the flow. I don't think I'm making us worse anymore. But I wasn't lying when I said that. That was true at the time.
Draymond, great game. You stuffed the stat sheet throughout. Points, rebounds, assists. I've been watching you closely. Defensively, you look quick. Look like you're anticipating plays. Offensively, pushing the pace. Do you feel like the team is following your lead and finding their rhythm as we get closer to the playoffs?
Thanks, Molly. I think so. I think they are following my lead. And that's my job, especially with number 30 out, to hold the fort down. And I was doing a terrible job when I first got back, but we said we didn't want to stumble into the playoffs. We wanted to roll in, and we're on a 4-game winning streak. Looking forward to making it 5 tomorrow and go in the playoffs with the momentum. I feel great defensively, pushing the ball. My win is still not all the way back yet, but it's coming. So, I've got a week and a half to the playoffs. I'll be ready.
And Jeremy, you mentioned Steph coming back. Clay sat out tonight. You got Andre Iguodala, and of course yourself. Jonathan Kuminga had a nice performance tonight. Jordan Poole has been, much improved, maybe the most improved player in the league. Do you feel like Jonathan Kuminga and Jordan Poole are ready to assist you guys in a playoff run?
I think Jordan Poole is definitely the most improved player in the league. If you look at where he came from, about 55, 60 games into the season last year, he was on his way out of the NBA, essentially. And, he went down to the G League bubble. He worked. He put on a performance there, and he came back and picked up here, right where he left off in that bubble. And his game, his approach, his attitude has been completely different ever since. And, he's one of them guys now. And J.K., that kid is special, he doesn't know his rotation. He doesn't know what his minutes are going to be, but he stays ready. And every time he comes in, he gives us a lift. So I definitely think they're both going to be ready for the playoffs, and they'll take their lumps. That's how it goes. We all have taken our lumps in the playoffs, and you have to figure it out. But I think they're definitely ready to help us, and we're going to need it.
And Draymond Green with another solid performance off the bench with 12 points. Feels like he's starting to find his rhythm. You guys have mentioned all season long, it doesn't matter what seed you are, 3, 4, 5, 6, doesn't matter to you guys. Draymond, right now, do you feel like this team is mentally ready to go on a long playoff run? You mentioned a 4-game winning streak. We close out the regular season tomorrow. Where do you guys think you're at as a team here as we get ready for this playoff push?
I think we're getting there. We still got a lot of things we can improve upon, which is exciting. But most importantly, it feels like we're about to be as healthy as we've been all year coming up here in this next week, and that's great. All year it's been Clay was out, then I was out, then Steph was out. You've had a bunch of guys miss time. Andre missed a bunch of time. So I feel like we're coming in rounded in the form right at the right time, and now we need to put it together for the next 2 months.
Draymond, quick one here. You mentioned Jordan Poole and Kuminga, how they're going to take their love to the postseason. A lot of these guys haven't played the playoff series. What is the advice for them next week as you ramp up for that first-round series?
Trying to play mistake-free basketball on both ends of the court. When you go into the playoffs, everybody's good. And teams are going to capitalize on mistakes. So just trying to push that message of playing mistake-free basketball, cleaning up the things that we can clean up, and taking the guys out of the game that's not supposed to be in the game.
All right, Draymond, safe travels in New Orleans. We'll see you tomorrow night against the Pelicans. Congratulations on a solid performance tonight in San Antonio.
Thanks a lot, guys.
Great job.
Draymond Green with a monster night, 12